Welcome back everybody to another camper with Tony and Bernie from AB Camping. We're in the middle of nowhere in New Zealand in the middle of winter and there's a massive storm about to come in. We get hit hard, but we have some great food. We get through it. We have the coldest temperatures I've ever camped in New Zealand. Come along, enjoy the ride. It's going to be a cold one. Corrugations and rough terrain now for about 30 kilometers. If you don't air down, this road will shake your car to pieces. Right, I've got my spot. All that weather down the valley is coming here right now. So I've got to get this up quickly because the wind is just going to increase. It's going to be harder to set up. So I've really got to get on with this. But first we've got to give Bernie his treat. Then we'll get the Panda set up. Come on, you're going to sit pretty? Oh, good boy. Okay, yeah, we've got to get on with this really quickly. Oh, so here it is, the new tent. Right, we're going to try and inflate it. Let's see what happens, but without guy lines, I don't know if it's going to do it, so we might have to put the guy lines on straight away, so I'll have the pegs ready to go. Wow, I'm really in a race against time. Look at that storm coming in. Okay, I'm ready with all the pegs. So I need to get it up to about 6 psi. And right now it's not even 3 yet. Hey, great success! Alright, looking good. Let's go and guide down the back of it because that's where it's getting hit the hardest. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I can hear the pressure release valve, so I can turn the pump off now. Okay, so now I've just got to finish pegging it down. I think we're in for one heck of a storm here. I've still got to put the Rainfly over the top as well. Okay, now the normal guy lines as well. We've got to have this thing fully strapped down. Right, maybe famous last words, but I don't think that's going anywhere. Now we've got to try and get the Rainfly on, so that's much more tricky in the wind. We've got to open up the stove port on the other side and then get it ready for that. Right, I've opened that now. Before I proceed any further, one thing I've learned about the Panda tent is it helps if you put 2 telescopic poles in there. So I've got them with me. We'll go inside and put them up. So these are green elephant poles. Let's put them inside. Okay, nice and secure. 2 poles, it stops it from collapsing, makes the whole thing so much more rigid, protects the side beams. It's all good. Right, let's get the Rainfly on before this weather hits us, because this has come on a lot quicker than I thought it would. This is going to be a nightmare. Okay, now you're going to laugh at me here. There's no easy way to do this. It's hard enough when it's not windy. Okay, here it is. So there's the stove jack. This is right, so I think the only way I can do this is to attach the outer points first. These lower points go into the ground. So we'll put these in first and hopefully I can do it. Okay, pig. I told you this is a nightmare. Bernie, where are you? Good boy. Right, just going to line everything up. Oh no, my peg went flying out of the ground, ripped the cord that it was attached to. That's not good. Gonna have to do that again. Okay, I've got to get this done. I'll bring you back when I've finished. It's gonna take a while. Okay, it's all done. I've got everything out down. That was a nightmare, but I got it done. Look at what's coming. It's freezing. The temperature's plummeted. We're about to hit about 0. This is gonna just be fog at first. We'll be in the cloud. Then it's gonna be freezing rain. Then I think we're gonna get dumped on with snow. But I've got to get everything in to the tent as quickly as possible. So what I'll do is, at first I'll bring the truck around just so I can get it all in really fast. And then I might park the truck behind as a wind block. We'll see. Stay there. Well, I've got to move really fast. Go on then, in your bed. Holy moly, what a change. Look at this. Oh, oh man, that was a complete nightmare. Okay, let's do this. Right, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, we're looking good. Okay, I've just got to go outside, just check that it's straight outside. Oh, no, it's wonky, it needs to go that way. All right, perfect. Oh, oh man. Okay, I need to unpack everything, get my bed out. I've got to work out where everything's going to go, and then have a seat and have a drink. I'm tempted to move my truck to block some of this wind. You'll notice I've double poled now for the astute of you. So I've now got 2 poles running here and 2 poles on the other side. That's just in case one collapses, the other one is there. It's also stopping the door from blowing in more. Okay, I've got my little bed here that I've got to pump up. All right, and then inflate. Let's see how long that takes. This is a great little bed, this King Camp. Inflatable mattress, it's awesome. Look at him. He's tired, he had a massive walk this morning. So he's very tired. So once we pump this up, then I've got to pump up the mattress that comes with it. 15. That was easy, wasn't it, Bernie? And I've got the King Camp mattress to go on there as well. Okay, perfect. Oh, check it out. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. It's so comfortable. Oh, and it's massive, this thing. Okay, so the time is now 3:45 in the evening. Everything is set up in here. All my gear, my food. I've got the stove here. All my firewood and stuff behind. You can see straight through the jack there. Table, my chair, my bed all set up. There's Bernie, very cozy. Let's have a look outside and go for a little wander. Come on, Bernie. Wow. I mean, when I got here, it was sunny. Look at it now. Completely clagged in. And this is a very wet, moist cloud. Now, the one flaw with this tent is you can't stop the air getting under the rainfly like that. It's impossible, no matter what you do. There's nothing to attach it to. There's nothing you can do. It just does its thing. It is annoying, I have to say. I think I would ask them to change the design so you can zip it on so it's more permanent if you need it. Because yeah, the wind howls through there. Look at it. Absolute nightmare. So I've got so many guys out, and I've got them, some of them double pegged. I've got some massive pegs, bigger than the ones they supply, buried in here. Like, look, there's 2 pegs there, and one of my massive pegs. All these. I've got so many guys out on this thing. It would be nice if you could guy this down. But look at all of this. So many guys out. It's crazy. But that's what's required. You have to in these winds. Even though it's a strong tent, it's not strong enough without all the guy lines. And the poles. The poles make a huge difference. This thing is now so solid. It's just the rainfly. There's nothing I can do about. Zero. Doesn't matter how much you tighten it, how much you bring it down, how much you pull that cord in, this just can't cope. And you can't pull that cord tight enough to make much difference at all. So you see there's a guy here, that cord, you pull that, it does a little bit, but not much, still goes under. You having fun, Bernie? So, yep, I'm by the lake. You can't see it now. You're not going to see it at all probably for the rest of this trip because we've got so much snow coming in. I've got a portable toilet block, well, not portable, but a toilet block over there. My big camp that I did here once before in a massive Empire tent, we had a blizzard. It was absolutely horrible. That was right here on this spot. Where I went last time, in my last camp with the panda that collapsed. Bernie, come here. Come on, leave, leave, drop. He's found something. Drop it, drop, Bernie, drop it. Good boy. I don't know what he's chewing. Come on. Yeah, that was right over there. And I had to claw my way through these tracks. And it was absolutely brutal. Brutal. And then I think Abel was camped somewhere here as well. I think he was just up on that ridge there. And you remember we had to leave his tent, his van behind because he couldn't move, couldn't get out. Gosh, I could lose Bernie so quickly. It's a good job I've got the high vis thing on. So there's the toilet block. So I'm not too far from the toilet. And then this is for people who just don't know the area. Oh, the temperature is just above zero, just above freezing. And then the lake is over there somewhere. And it's draining off down here. Bernie, no, come on, up. I don't want you going swimming. And that's the stream draining out of it. Oh, that wind chill. Woo, that's cold. We've got to get the fire lit, I think. Because it's going to get super cold very quickly. And I need it nice and warm in there. I still haven't worked out if I should put the truck behind the tent to give it a bit of cover. I might do that. In fact, if I do it, I'll do it off camera, but I might move it around there later this evening. We'll see how the wind goes. I mean, it really is gusting right now. Maybe I'll put it around there now. Yeah, let me just park it up and then I'll show you where it is. There you go. So that should protect the tent from any major sudden gusts from the south, which is where this is coming from. It'll hit the truck first. I've used it like this before and it's worked pretty well. It's not going to stop all of it, obviously, but it's going to stop a big chunk of it. The only thing is the wind now is going to get funneled under the truck. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I could keep adding more stuff. I could put a tarp around or something. But, I mean, look, you see, it's calm here now. I can just feel it coming from underneath. That's way better. Way better. All right, we need to get the fire lit. So let's do that. Okay, so I've got one of these logs. Light here. Right here, so you light on both sides and it should catch and give a good fire. We will see. Okay, so let's put that in there. And light here. All right, that should take off. Oh wow, that goes nuts straight away. And then we can put some of our logs on. Once that's taken, I'll put some manuka wood on and I've got some charcoal as well. We're gonna get it toasty in here. And then we'll go out and check the smoke. So I'm just waiting for that to take. And then I think we're going to keep this fire going for 48 hours. I'm not going to let it go out. because it's crucial to keep this going. Right, I think that's taken. So we're going to chuck some manuka on here. Get this thing absolutely cranking. Wow, using one of those logs was a lot easier than using kindling and fire starters. Well, I think we can settle down now. I need a zesty drink. Man, it's cold in here. So Bernie has his own blanket. It's a fluffy down thing. You see he's licking like that? Suckling. It's contentment. It's very content. It's going to be toasty warm in here. I've got the front open. The thing I love about this tent more than anything though is having this glass door, this PU door here. I can close that up and I can still see outside. No problem at all. It just gets so hot in here. Cheers everybody. But man, look at the moisture buildup. Now the thing is, this tent is not waterproof on the back here. It's water resistant to a degree. So that might get a bit saturated before it freezes. There is nothing I can do about that whatsoever. This is going to get damp. So the only thing I can do is get it as hot as possible in there so it steams it off and the canvas dries. But it's going to get moist in here soon with the force of that wind. So toasty in here now. It's lovely. I've got the wood on there. I've got a bit of charcoal on. I'm still waiting for that main fire log to burn off. That was quite stinky, that fire log. But I think it's pretty much, it's almost burnt out now. But it's so hot in here. It's lovely. Right, we'll give Bernie his dinner. Bernie, you want your dinner? Just got to be careful of him around the fire. That's all. Yeah, I've got the front door open because it's just too hot otherwise. You want your dinner? And he's got water just outside there, the front as well. So he's all good. And he's had his treat and stuff. Come on then, Bernie, have your dinner. Good boy. There he goes. So, the plan is, it's still, so what is it? It's 5:30 in the evening. I'm going to take him for a little walk after he's had his dinner. And then we'll sort out my dinner. And I'm not sure what I'm going to have yet. I've got so many different options. I bought a new casserole pot that we're going to cook everything in. I just need to line it with foil, so that'll be good. But yeah, I just want to chill, and then we'll have a beer with dinner. The big event, the big stuff's not happening until tomorrow. I think the winds, the gusts are going to start getting really bad from tonight. It's going to be a rough night. So I'm going to do majority of my filming tomorrow. I want you to see all of the snow that we're going to get. And I don't want this video to be 5 hours long. But I'll bring you back when we're going to have dinner after I've taken him for a little walk. Okay, I've got roast lamb, a roasting joint of lamb. It's already pre-seasoned, and I've got baby potatoes. So this is going to be a nice slow cook. So this is already seasoned. Well, it's herbed. Like so. We'll leave that in there. Hour and a half. I'm just going to chill and roast along with that. Oh gosh, it's so hot in here, and I've got the door open. Let me tell you what the temperature is at head height. It is 72, 74 Fahrenheit. I mean, this is by the door. If I put it here by the fire, it's going to be even hotter. It's too hot to sit that close to the fire. I might have to strip off. So stick around for that. Oh, been sitting here. It's so hot. All the way back here, and it's 80 Fahrenheit. I'm going to have a beer. I'm desperate. I'm going to have a Sapporo from Japan. I used to drink these all the time when I lived in Tokyo. Cheers, everybody. I need to just chill as much as possible before all these storms and wind and horrible stuff kicks in. Cheers. It's so zesty, it's so refreshing. As an instant euphoric wave comes over you like, yes, now we're talking. It's like when you have the food when you're camping and you just start cooking and you're eating the food and you're like, yes, now it all comes together. I can forget all of the doom. Oh, how cold is it out here? Let's have a look. Well, here it's saying 2.5 Celsius, but that's right by the tent, and the tent is warm. Stay there, Bernie. It's sort of drizzling a bit. I think we had a little bit of snow earlier. Okay, so we'll get our seasoning. Oh, actually, I can put the lights on in here. There we go. And the temperature outside is 1 Celsius. It's 4 in here. Gosh. Okay, so my seasoning. Oh, this is my cast iron pot. The Charmate oval camp oven. Right, got salt, pepper, and I need to get the butter, which is in the fridge. And people are going to say, why do you need the fridge if it's so cold? Why bother? Well, the fridge also insulates stuff from freezing solid, which you don't want. So you see it's 5 degrees Celsius in there. It's perfect. Look at all those beers. Lovely. Butter. Okay, we're all set. Yeah, so the fridge insulates stuff because it will freeze. Especially when it gets down to sort of -6, something like that, which is meant to do. Oh, it's quite refreshing going outside. Getting some nice cool air. Hi, Bernie. How you doing, puppy? Okay, so we've got the butter. I'm going to keep that outside there, just to keep it cold. All right, we're good. Okay, I think it's time. It's time to eat. Ah, the smell in here is amazing. Amazing. It must be driving him mad, but he can't have any. And he's had his dinner anyway. Wow, the smells. Oh, the smell is amazing. The smell is superb. This is the most amazing thing I think I've smelled in a long time. She said. Okay, here we go. And it hasn't leaked at all. Nope, it's all perfect. So a reminder, it's lamb and roast potatoes. Now, did the little parcel thing work? Oh my goodness. Now I could probably brown the lamb, but I don't think there's any need. Okay. The lamb is cooked to perfection. I've got so much juice in here. Now I wish I bought gravy. Ha! Sorry, not That was hot. Goodness me. This looks incredible. There's garlic in this lamb. That's why Bernie can't have any of this. I would give him a little nibble otherwise, but I'm sure someone will say, oh, he'll be all right, just give him a bit. No, I'm not doing that. These comments are always from people, they don't seem to have any consideration actually for the other person and what might happen if it goes wrong. It's just, no, I want to see this. This is crazy. I get the strangest comments, I really do. Experts telling me not to listen to my vet. Yeah, I don't know these people that are leaving these strange comments. Never met them, never will. Don't know them, don't know what their qualifications are. They just base it on something, some experience that they've had, and say that everything is equal, applies the same. Salt, pepper. There's already rosemary on there. Now I need to cut or remove this band. All right, everyone. Well, here we have it. Roast lamb, roast potatoes, oh, garlic and everything else. I just need to eat. I need to eat. I'm starving. It's so late now. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. It's late for me. Right, we'll have a bit of potato first. This is all going to be very hot. Now for the lamb. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Who says you can only eat simple meals when at camp? I've actually cooked an entire roast here. Okay, I don't have the 2 veg, but I've got 1 veg, but I don't need 2 veg. And it's absolutely delicious. It is very hot though. Oh, cheers everybody. Oh yeah. Bon appetit. Oh, dinner was amazing. I'm just gonna have a hot chocolate. But I'm so relaxed. And you know what? I need a bit of a treat. I'm gonna have a treat. I'm gonna have mint slices. If you've never had these, I used to get them from my son Brandon. They were superb. Now he's heard the word treat, and unfortunately it means that I have to give him a treat. It was mean. It would be mean to say the word treat and then not give him one. Come on then. Come on. Let's see if he'll do a nice sit pretty for you. Sit pretty. Come on, Bernie, sit pretty. Go on, sit pretty. Can you sit pretty for me? Or are you just going to jump up? Sit pretty. Come on, Bernie. Do you want a treat? Sit pretty. Good boy. I knew you could do it. There you go. It's 10 p.m. We're going to go out. Come on, Bernie. Bedtime PP for Bernie. Bernie, let me just put your light on. Hang on. Come here. Come here. Oh, it's snowing. Hey, it's snowing. Yay! We got snow. It's very light, wispy stuff though. But we'll see. It must be 0 out here then. Must be freezing, although this temperature, this thermometer, oh yeah, it says 0. Come on, Bernie. I'll just let him come and do his bits. Have a pee. The tent has held up so well. Oh look, there's actually snow forming on the tent. I don't know if you can see that. It might be too bright. I wonder how long it's been snowing. And it's drying as well because of the stove. So it's dried out quite a bit. I'll tell you what, we'll be able to see on this side of the truck if there is any snow. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. Right, so it's just started, as you can see there. So we might get a nice little build up tomorrow. You never know. Right, everyone, I'll see you at bedtime. I'm just going to let Bernie go and do his stuff. It's cold, the wind chill is cold. Oh, I hope these winds don't turn into something horrendous tomorrow, but I know that they will. I'm in denial. Well, I'm fully strapped down. I'll check all the guys again before I go to bed, just to make sure that everything's looking good. But I mean, it all looks pretty good, to be honest. I've got this thing absolutely hunkered down. I can't imagine, touch wood, that anything's going to happen here. Look at the snow. That's pretty cool. All right, well, hopefully tomorrow we'll get some really good stuff and we'll wake up and it will have settled. But if I get up in the middle of the night, then we'll have a look outside. Right, bedtime. Oh, it's 10:30. Definitely time for bed now. I'm in a lightweight 30 Fahrenheit diamond part bag. Different to the normal one I use. That one's 0 Fahrenheit, this one's 30 Fahrenheit. A huge difference. But you've got to be prepared for the temperature to plummet because maybe the stove doesn't work. So I've got a sleeping bag here as well, a quilt. I'm going to tuck that down the side because it won't get wet down the side here. And it will just give me some insulation against this wall as well. There. So let's just see how comfy that is when I'm all tucked in. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, I hope I'm going to sleep well. I won't wear earplugs, even though it's going to be windy and noisy and flappy. I don't wear earplugs since the last time I did it, and the whole thing collapsed on top of me, and I didn't realise because I had earplugs in. So I don't want to do that. It might be a bit too hot for Bernie to have this on. It's going to swelter. How you doing, puppy? Night night, Bernie. So I'm pretty comfy. Pretty relaxed. I mean, to me, this is quite nice. Very little wind, bit of snow happening outside. It's nice. Ask me tomorrow how I feel about camping right now. All right, everyone. Well, unless something major happens in the middle of the night, see you all in the morning. Night night, Bernie. All right, night, everybody. Okay, it's 4 AM. I haven't had much sleep. I think I might have had an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of sleep. The wind keeps picking up and waking me up. Let's have a look outside and see what we can see. Stay there, Bernie. It's because I've started talking. There's a good boy. I've also just relit the fire. Well, not relit it, but stoked it and put some more charcoal on. Just to get it going again. Got a bit chilly. Let's have a look, see what we're dealing with out here. Oh, we've got snow. Check it out. Lovely. About 1 centimetre, not a lot. Although, that's just here. There'll be wind drifts, I'm sure. Maybe a few centimetres actually, maybe 2 centimetres. Oh, lovely. Okay. That's enough of that. Right, I'm going to try and get some sleep. Turn this thing down again. I just need that to catch. There we go. And I've changed out my sleeping bag to the quilt. It's just too hot in the sleeping bag all zipped up, whereas the quilt, it's just a bit more comfortable. Oh, okay. It's alright, Benny. It's still bedtime. Right. Morning, Bernie. Morning, everyone. Uh-oh. Oh, there it comes. Morning, my lovely. Morning. There you go. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, gentle. Much better. Morning. Ugh. Oh, morning kisses. Well, I think I slept maybe 3 hours, if that. I don't know what time it is. It's around 7-ish. Oh, an awful night's sleep. Terrible. I just couldn't get to sleep. It took hours and hours. And then I just kept hearing every wind gust. And the flapping in this tent is so loud because of the Rainfly. Without the Rainfly, I think this thing would be pretty quiet. I could probably take the Rainfly off today. I don't know. I think if I did, then if snow got onto the zips and stuff, it would melt on the roof and come through. It wouldn't sheen off properly. So best not to. Oh, it's warm. It's nice. The fire's still going. It says it's 60 degrees over by the door. What's 60? Don't know. Can't read the small writing from here. And we've got snow. And we're going to get much more snow today and much more wind today. Aren't we, Bernie? Aren't we? Alright, everyone. We need to get up. We're going to have a look outside. And then definitely get a coffee on. I'm going to have some naps today, I think. Right, let's get up. Do you want to go outside, Bernie? Need to go and pee. Let's go and have a look at our winter wonderland out here. Oh, come on then. Go on. Good boy. Oh. Gosh. Yeah. Little dumping. Wow. The wind has obviously blown a lot of it away. It's about 5 centimeters, I'd say. Yeah. What a great tent. Look at that. Looks like it's frozen actually. So maybe there was some melt last night. That's ice. The whole thing is iced up, which is good because it stops the flapping. I'm not going to knock that off at all. It might melt off today with the fire on, but I'm just going to leave it because I want it to be solid, like that solid structure. See what the other side of the truck looks like. Coated, but not that bad at all. Well, let's see how much snow we get tonight. The wind was obviously blowing it all night. Oh, beautiful. It's lovely coming out here and having the snow. It's just a deserted wasteland. The dead marshes. That's pretty lovely. Bernie, where are you? Oh, he loves the snow so much. Wow. I'll tell you what though, it's bitterly cold. I think it's about -3 out here. Yeah. That's a cold wind. We need to get back in. Okay, we need to get in, get a coffee on. Come on, Bernie. Oh yeah, we'll take you for a walk after I've had a coffee. So the temperature is -3. Now, what I've done is I have actually broken that ice off and put it on the floor because it just occurred to me it's just very heavy, all that ice, and it's going to get more ice on it as I warm this thing up. It sort of will freeze on that outside edge, and the crucial thing with this is to keep the weight off of the sides, and that's where the ice was. So you do have to keep bashing it off, but that wasn't a problem. Right, let's get a coffee on. My glove is still soaking wet. I don't know what happened there. I've no idea. It's a mystery. I have put a log in the fire to get it cranking. So the big winds are today. And a lot more snow, I think. Maybe another 5-10 centimeters of snow. Right now it's only 5, but the wind has just blown it all away, which is what happens here. It blows it into snow drifts. But it's had less snow than I thought it would have had by now. He's going to want his brekkie in a sec. Right, let's have a coffee. Let's have a mochaccino. Avalanche coffee mochaccino. What an awful night's sleep. It was so bad. Part of it was I just didn't know if the tent would be okay or not. You know, have I guided it down properly? Is everything okay? You hear all these noises. Is it breaking? I think tonight, even though it's going to be a lot windier tonight, will be way better. I'll be way more relaxed because I've checked it all and it's all okay. It's just noisy. It just flaps. That's all it is. And then you hear ice and snow sheening off it, and it's quite alarming sometimes. Right, we'll give Bernie his breakfast. He had a good run out there. And then we'll have our coffee. I'm not sure I'm going to have breakfast. I might skip breakfast and have lunch instead. I'm still full from my lamb last night. Go on then. Good boy, Bernie. Right, everyone, so yeah, have my coffee and then I might just relax. Watch the snow coming in, take you out in it for a bit of a walk to have a look around. Oh, we're getting slammed now. A lot of pressure, down pressure on here. Yeah, it's definitely getting a bit more stormy out there, but that's predicted. Isn't it, Bernie? That's predicted. I've just refueled the fire. It's 20 Celsius in here, 65 Fahrenheit. Just restocked it because when that breeze kicks in, it chills in here pretty quickly. And I was just sitting there feeling a little bit cold. I've got one vent open up here because you do have to vent it. Oh, what time is it? It's so early. It's 9 AM. I think I need to take him for a walk. He's got to go for a proper walk. So I guess I'm going to let the fire get up to temperature, then just seal it off, and then take him outside, and we'll go for a wander, have a look around. Should I go for a walk, Bernie? Come on. Oh. Go on then. You're going to jump through. You take your time, Bernie. Have some water. Thirsty boy. Oh, we'll just wait for Bernie to have some water first. Been lying here for ages. It's 10 AM. I've been chilling. Restocked the fire. It's just on low. It's just keeping it warm in here. It got too hot. That's the thing with hot tents, is I find they're either stifling hot or just cold. Can't get it right. Bernie, do you want to go for a walk? Come on then. Yeah, come on. I know you do. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Right. Do this up. Oh, let's assess. We haven't had any more snow, I don't think. And I've knocked the ice off the sides. But it's colder now. It's -4. Yeah, no more snow. But it has all definitely frozen. My door is probably frozen there. But that's okay, not a problem. Come on, Bernie, let's play in the snow. So in case you're wondering, Bernie is a purebred border collie. He's built for conditions like this, and he loves it. Doesn't need a coat, doesn't need shoes. He just loves the snow. So, as you can see from this spot here, beautiful by the lake, but it's barren. Now there should be a lot more snow on everything, but the wind is relentless and it just blows it all away. All this fluffy stuff, see, look, it just blows like that. So it just disappears. Oh man, the wind chill. Glad I put my gloves on. It's pretty brutal. You wouldn't want to be stuck out here without the right gear, definitely. The reason I come to this spot is to test gear in brutal conditions. It's very difficult to get snowy weather for car camping gear in New Zealand, which is where we are, middle of winter, August. So yeah, to test car camping gear in brutal conditions, I have to come to places like this. And Mars, where I also go. What have you found there, Bernie? Right, I'm gonna give Bernie a big walk, and then we'll come back for lunch. 11 AM. I'm gonna have some noodles, a beef Masaman curry. So sit rep on the weather. It hasn't snowed anymore at all, but the temperature is dropping, the wind is picking up, getting some crazy gusts. But the tent is holding up really, really well. I'm not sure what the rest of the weather is that we're meant to be getting. According to the forecast, we're going to be getting more snow. I don't know. Pack up tomorrow is going to be brutal. But that's okay. But before that, we're going to have our beef Masaman curry. And tonight, I have got a really special dinner lined up. I think everyone's going to love it. But I'm going to have this and just chill. This is what you do at camp. You just chill. Not exactly healthy, I know. But noodles. Drives my wife Anne absolutely crazy that I have noodles. Because there's just no nutritional value and they're so unhealthy. but they're so good. Instant noodles, oh. Especially this one, the Masaman curry. If you've never had it, it is superb. By Sweeman. Yeah, it's so good, trust me. Something else has occurred to me. I've only just bought enough water. So, I forgot to fill up my water jug on the way here, which is 10 litres. But I bought a 4-litre jug of water, and I already had two 1.5 litre jugs here. I am now down to just those two. That's all I've got left, which is 3 litres. Well, less than 3 litres. It's, gosh, you get through water so quickly, especially because I've got Bernie and I'm giving him water as well. So I might have to ration my water. Less coffees, more zesties, and maybe less noodles. Bon appetit, everybody. I don't care that they're bad for you. Wow, it's really coming down now. Let's have a look. It's kind of like a sleety snow coming in waves. But in here it's so loud. You see that? Getting a bit blizzardy. But the tent's holding up fine. We're absolutely toasty in here. What a great shelter. Well, it's definitely turned into a blizzard. Let me show you. So the time now is 1:25 p.m. and big flakes of snow. Let's go out and have a walk in the snow. Should we go for a walk in the blizzard? Come on then. Hang on. Oh, you're so impatient. Come on then, let's go out in the snow. Oh yes. Oh. Oh. Wow. Very nice. Let's hope we get a lot more snow. It did say there'd be a bit more. I think it's going to build up on this side. Look at Bernie getting covered. Maybe we should walk down to the lake, check it out. Oh, camp looks so great when it's chucking down with snow like that. I need to come up with a name for the big green panda tent. I was thinking of calling it the Green Monster, after the wall at Fenway Park in Boston. What do you all think? The Green Monster? Wow. It's wind chill. See, it should be a lot deeper than this, the snow, but yeah, the wind is just blowing it all away. Come on, Bernie. We are the only people here. I don't think anyone else is foolish enough to be here right now. These conditions are pretty horrible. This might be the coldest it's been that I've been here. Here we go. So it's weird, it's actually, the snow is actually even blown off the road, look. It's just not settling anywhere. Whoa, big drift. There's camp all the way in the distance. And it's strange because it's not freezing. It's a bit crispy, but considering it's now -5, -4, -5, I'm surprised. I think because we had a bit of sun earlier, warmed everything up. But now this is all gonna freeze, and it'll be nice and icy. Tomorrow this is all gonna be frozen. The tent will be so frozen in the morning when we pack up. I know that tomorrow is forecast to be -10. Here's the lake. The beautiful stream coming out of it. A lot of people have commented before about me almost driving into the lake and being worried that I've sort of made a mistake and driven into the lake. You can drive pretty much all the way for a few hundred meters on the edge of the lake, in the lake. It's very, very shallow, just at the edge, and solid. So I choose to drive in the lake rather than get stuck in the snow, which is why it just looks funny. And people say, why are you driving in the lake? I'll show you why in a second. But look, we got a bit of sun trying to come through. That's what I mean, it's really weird. Combination of weather. Look, we got Bernie, come up. Come up. Bernie, come. We've got a bit of a whiteout with some sunshine. I don't want Bernie up there because people leave all sorts of stuff up there sometimes. Come on, Bernie, come. Good boy. Right, so this is what I mean. You can see the tire tracks. A lot of people do this. So when this is really, really deep snow on the side, you're better off just going in the lake. Because look, it's very shallow and very solid here. I can walk all the way out. I mean, look how far I am. My truck can easily come all the way out here. And this is solid ground under here, really solid. So you can just drive and drive all the way around. That's why I choose to drive in the lake, because I know it's going to be fine. Whereas if you drive up here, you can get stuck in drifts. There are these little streams that you've got to cross that you don't see in the snow, like here. And you can fall down into the ruts. So when there's deep, deep snow, you're much better off just driving in the lake. That's why. That's why I do it. I haven't gone mad. Go on then, Bernie. Oh, oh, oh. Stinging. That's pretty nasty. The wind is ripping. Bernie, come on. Good boy. Give him a go. All right, everyone. I can just see camp in the distance there. Should have put my goggles on. Let's get back. think I need a coffee. Come on, Bernie. Although I'm not meant to be using up all my water. So I'll have a zesty instead. Oh, I do love it here. As barren as it looks, when there's no one around, it's so peaceful. And in a strange sort of way, it's just so beautiful. Even when you do have snow building up on your eyes. Look at this outflow. So lovely. The water is so clear. Okay, let's go back. See you back at camp. Oh no, stove blew out. Did you see that? So, let me just, oh man. So I was just filming outside and huge gust of wind came. Now what happened was, I just ran out to film that bit and I left the door open. And it is going nuts out there. The tent is holding fine. The mistake was me just opening the door and leaving it open. I've been closing it, but I just wanted to rush out and film that one bit because I saw that I could hear it coming. It sounds like a freight train, you know, on the way. So, yeah, I won't be doing that again. Wow, we've got some big gusts. I'm glad I've got this tent poled, double poles. I don't know what the pressure is. Oh, the pressure's absolutely fine. Yeah, so the tent's not going anywhere. I mean, the tent seems absolutely fine, so it's purely me leaving the door open. Stupid mistake. Rookie mistake. Because look, I've got these massive gusts now and nothing's happening. That was just as strong, these gusts right now, as what you just saw. Pretty violent. I think we've got about 50, 60 km/h gusts right now. Crazy. So what I did, I ran back in here and I just pulled it. Luckily it was still attached at the actual tent, so I just managed to pull it and connect it again. And it hasn't budged since. There you go. Oh, that was a bit of excitement. I need to relax now and just chill. I might have some treats. He's just had one, haven't you? You had a lovely treat. So yeah, I might have some biscuits to try and recover. I've still got some of those mint slices. Okay, I think it's beer o'clock. Let's go to get a beer out of the fridge, Bernie, outside. Oh, they need to work on the zip and improve it. Oh, it's a nightmare zip. Come on, Bernie. And this time, we're going to zip it up afterwards, aren't we? Oh, it's a blizzard. Because we don't want to lose the chimney again. Not while it's... Oh, oh man. Look, it's Kenny. It's pretty gross out here right now. But I've been keeping the tent so warm, hot, that it's melting off. You see? Oh, it's stinging my eyes. Sorry, Bernie, you're getting covered. Come on. I've got to go to the truck and get a beer. Oh, man. Oh, it's horrendous out here. Oh, poor Bernie. Holy moly. I didn't know it was so bad. Let's get behind the truck. Oh, oh wow. Oh, look at him, just standing there taking it. He looks like he's an old man now. Oh, good stretch, Bernie. You want a snowball? I don't think I can make one out of this. No, look, it's too frothy. Bernie, what's this? Okay. Oh, let's see the side of the truck. Nothing's really happening. I think the sun hit it earlier and it got warm in there and it just melted everything. Be nice and dry in here. Oh, okay. We're gonna get a beer out. Let's just get a couple of Sapporos. Now, did anyone spot my dinner in there? And it wasn't the sausages. It wasn't the sausages. So maybe you have to just pause, rewind, and check what was in the fridge to know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. But it's very special. Oh man, that is grim. Holy moly. Oh, poor Bernie. Look at his face. But he's not bothered about it at all. He just doesn't care. He's playing in the ice. Wow, you wouldn't last long out here if you didn't have the right gear. That is awful. Tent's holding up so far, touch wood. I haven't lost the chimney this time. Oh man. It's violent. Oh. There's actually steam. Steam coming off part of it there. This tent has taken, I tell you what, it's taken one hell of a pounding, she said. And it's been flawless except for my screw up. See, look, he's gone off to explore. He doesn't care. Gosh. Oh. Oh. Huh. We'll let him go and do his ablutions. I think he needs to go and pee and have a look around. Bernie, what are you doing? How can you stay out in this and it doesn't bother you? Look at you. You're gonna shake. You're gonna shake, Bernie. Shake all the snow off. Come on, shake the snow off. Shake, Bernie. Come on. Let's get all the snow off you before we go back in. Oh. Okay. I don't want to lose the chimney again, Bernie. So you're gonna have to be quick. Come on, in you go. Good boy. Okay, let's go in. Oh, I had to have a sip already. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Gosh, what you have to go through to go and get a beer around here. It's just crazy out there. Just lift you off a bit. So basically we're going from storm, blizzard, lull, sunny, storm, blizzard, lull, sunny. And we've had maybe, that's happened 7-8 times today. Now, this is my view. Let me just turn you around and have a look at this. Look at that. Come on. I mean, I hope you can see it out there. But it's just beautiful. This is why I love this tent. Because I can just have the windows open. Well, like this. And just look out. And I'm closed in, it's warm in here. Look at that view. Can't beat it. Right, I think next up is we're going to do Bernie's dinner soon. Okay, let's go and get our dinner out of the fridge. It's at 5:30. I'll get my dinner and then we'll come back and get Bernie's. Bernie, do you want to come out? Oh, you do? Okay. Good boy. Come on then. Oh, we're blizzarding again, aren't we, Bernie? But it's this really fine, powdery stuff. It's not heavy, it's not wet. Very powdery, isn't it, Bernie? Oh, it just comes and goes. It's amazing. So the temperature is -2, -3 right now. You can see everything's freezing on the top here. I'm glad I knocked all that ice off. That would have weighed it down quite a bit. I think tomorrow the pack down will be quite interesting. Got some drifts, but nothing too bad actually. Not compared to normal. Usually we get way worse, don't we, Bernie? Oh, it's deep. I'm surprised that the truck's not getting more covered. Oh. It's doing a good job, I think, as a windbreak. Not bad at all. I haven't actually tried to open the door yet. The driver's side door. Maybe I should give that a go. Make sure it's not frozen. It doesn't look like it is. A little bit, it was fine. That's okay. All right. So, did anyone work out what dinner was? Hey, Bernie, do you want your dinner? Come on. Come on. Do you want your dinner? Oh, you love snow. Did anyone work out what my dinner was? Oh, let's have a look what it is. It is, you wouldn't have seen it, a whole chicken. Free range chicken. Look at that. A New Zealand free range chicken. We're going to cook this up, Bernie. We're going to have roast chicken. Well, I am. Bernie, it's not for you. Come on, let's go in. We'll get your dinner. Oh, we've got a bit of a drift building up here. Haven't we, Bernie? Do you want your dinner? Is it dinner time? Look at this beast. I tell you, now that I've put those extra poles in, the green elephant poles, this thing's pretty incredible. It's taking some huge gusts. And apart from me leaving the door wide open when the chimney fell over, that was my fault, not the tent's fault. And the tent didn't get damaged at all. I love having this clear door. It's just so excellent, it really is. To be able to look out. Great job. Right, let's get in with my chicken. Oh, Bernie, you need to shake. Shake, Bernie. Come on. Shake all the snow off. You gonna shake? You gonna shake, Bernie? No. It's like, nope. Go on then. In you go. On your bed, Bernie. Don't get burnt. Good boy. Oh, it's so hot in there. Okay. Chicken. Beer. We're good to go. Oh, it's horrible out there, Bernie. All right, you want your dinner, don't you? Bernie's dinner time. So Bernie's on a strict diet. I have to say this every time because a bunch of people will comment, oh, why can't you have some of your food? And yeah, I shouldn't have to say it every time, but I do. Because people don't watch the whole video. I know it's long. So, go on then, Bernie. Good boy. Doing your dinner? He's waiting for permission. Go on then. Good boy. Right, we'll wait for him to finish his dinner and then we'll put mine on. which is the roast chicken. And, but for now, actually for now, what I should do is get the pot on. Uh-oh, there we go. Yeah, let's get that on, get that nice and hot. I've got oven bags and stuff like that, but I'll wait till he's done and I can move around because I've got to spice up. I've got to put stuff in with the chicken. I've got a few things I need to do. But this is a free range, whole chicken, ready to go. And I'm going to put this in an oven bag. This is going to be tasty. Oh yeah. I think we're ready to put this on. So, this is going to be a bit tricky. So I've got a few things. I've got oven bags, extra large oven bags. So I've got one oven bag for this that I will put this in. I also want to put in a whole bunch of seasoning. So I've got this pepper me out of the gate, garlic and herb, Provence. So what I think I'll do here is just chuck a whole load of this in the oven bag. I've got to make sure I get this the right way up. So I've got extra large oven bags. Now I've used oven bags before at camp and they've sort of incinerated because they've been directly over the heat. Hasn't been great. So I need, this time I'm going to use foil underneath it. Where's the opening? Here we go. Right, wow. Oh, that's so garlicky. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. So I'm going to put a bunch in. Because I'm a pro, I know what I'm doing. Right, let's break into this thing. Oh, it doesn't have a... Oh, come on. You know what? How many times do I have to say it? Please, companies, make it so it's easy to get into. You know? Stop with all this nonsense where you can't just rip the pack open. It's so irritating. Okay. Alright, so we've got a lovely fresh chicken here. So what I think I'll do is, because there'll be juices in here as well. So I'll just tip this into here. Like so. And then add a bit more of the seasoning. I want to season the hell out of this thing. Okay. Shake it all up. All right. Let some of that air out. Okay, twist it up. Now I'm sure everyone's an expert on this. And I'm going to get a lot of advice. I'm telling you, it will happen. You watch. And it's lovely that everyone wants to give me so much advice. But, you know, sometimes when you're at camp, you just wing it. I've always had great camp meals. So the foil will just protect the bag a bit from the punishment of the bottom of the that thing, casserole pot. That's all. I don't think they handle the heat that well. So that way. Yep. All right, double layer. We're all good. I have absolute faith in this. So how long does everyone think I need to put this on for? I think 90 minutes and it'll be done. It doesn't take long in this thing. Okay. Gosh, it's so heavy. I haven't got a hook to lift it up with. I'm going to have to improvise with this thing. Hang on. Let me just turn you around a bit. This is a bit of a mess, sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, it's hot in there. We're all nice. And that's it. We're done. Hey Siri, set timer, 90 minutes. Done. And I'm not putting potatoes on this time. I was too stuffed last night with the potatoes. That was just too much. Just chicken. I'm happy with just chicken. It'll be so tasty. I do have some pita breads with me. I might be tempted to slice them up and put it in there. You never know. Now the other thing we need to do is make sure this is cranking a bit at first. So I'll open that up. Okay, we're good. Literally that's it. A camp meal doesn't have to be complicated. Meat and 2 veg, meat and 1 veg, just meat, honestly. It's not a big deal. What's most important is you all just sit around and have a great time. Not many people watching this will be solo camping. Cheers, everybody. Beer number 2. Sapporo. As I said, I used to drink Sapporo in Tokyo many years ago when I lived there. I loved it. And I've had a renaissance of Japanese beers again. Asahi, Sapporo, Kirin Ichiban, Orion. Love them all. Right, I need to go out and get a beer. And got to switch on the back door light and the indoor lights of the truck so I can see what I'm doing. It's -3 outside. Oh joy, let's go do this. Bernie, you stay here. I don't want you going out in this. It's pretty horrible out there. A second ago, literally just 2 seconds ago, it sounded like a blizzard going on. I think this is the lull. So if I can get there while there's a lull. Look, my mat keeps getting covered up with snow. See? Oh. It's coming down. Considering we're only meant to get a teeny tiny bit, and the wind is so strong. And it's crunchy. Yeah. Oh. It's so horrible out here. Let's just check the status of the tent. Everything looks okay. Because it's not wet, it's not heavy snow, it's whispery light stuff. It's not building up at all. Even the drifts are blowing around the side of the tent. There's a thick layer of ice under there. So we're all good. Got icicles forming. Yeah, you see nothing. It's because it's so dry. Such a dry snow. There's barely anything happening. The wind is just blowing it all away, which is great for me. Absolutely great for me. Hi, Brucey. Okay, let's get another beer. I'll take 2 out. I don't think I'll have 2, but 2 Asahi Super Dries. Oh, I think we timed this just right. Because it was literally gusting 30 seconds ago. And the snow was coming in. Be interested to see what it's like in the morning. Oh, it looks so warm and lovely in there. Hi, Bernie. Look. Oh, hang on. Let me show you. I don't know what you can see. Hey, puppy. Look at the fire glowing. Oh, it smells lovely in here. Of my roast chicken. Oh. Oh, it smells so good. I can't explain how good that smells. Right, I need to get sorted. Oh, it's coming down out there. Because I've got Hello, Bernie. Because I've got limited water, I want to scoop some snow. So I'm melting snow water for Bernie. There's so much out there that, yeah, just to keep in the tent. Obviously, when we're outside, he's going to the stream to get water. But in the tent, where it's hot, then he can have snow melt. Just as fine. Right, I don't think we've got long now until dinner. Getting the strongest gusts we've had so far. It's pretty crazy out there. Pretty crazy. That was massive. Huge gust. So far, so good. These poles have really done a good job. I mean, these are the main ones that are holding. I don't know if this one's doing much. I could, because this side's getting hit so hard, I could put a pole in the middle there to just brace that air beam there. But I don't know that it's necessary, to be honest. These are not buckling. I mean, that held a huge gust. Okay, maybe I'll just put one pole there, and then we'll be good. But honestly, it withheld. That was a massive gust. And I know that before, when I didn't have the poles, that kind of gust would have collapsed the tent a bit. So, impressive. If you've got the poles, just shows it'll hold. So I'm going to put this pole, which is really redundant at the moment, I'm going to put that there just to support that beam. And I think we'll be good. While we're at it, and I have just put that pole there, I'm going to take the pump out and just check that the air pressure is okay in the tubes, because when I pumped it up, the air was cold. And it's been through several cycles, and I haven't pumped it up since. So I think it would be wise to pump it up again, just to make sure that we're okay and compliant. Oh. So let's do that. Whoa! Don't release air. Hang on. Hey, tent manufacturers, here's a request. Have the ability to pump it up from the inside. Okay, screw that on. Yeah, because when I pumped this up, it was cold. Okay, inflate. Let's just see what the pressure is. So I wanted it 6 psi. So just give it a bit of a boost. Okay. That's good. That took quite a bit of air. So that just shows it does lose a little bit. You've got to keep topping these air tents up, especially if you're doing it with cold air. Oh, you need to just make sure. Wow, this weather. Oh, let me just check the rest of it. Make sure we're all okay. See what's happening. Got a little bit of ice build up here, but nothing too much. I'll leave that. I don't mind the ice build up. It stops it from flapping. Everything else seems fine. This thing is taking a hell of a beating, I'm telling you. It's doing so well. The poles just make such a huge difference. What a beast of a tent. Honestly, if you guide out properly and you set up poles, I think this thing can handle most situations. Right, let's get back in. Oh man, it's really violent out there. I thought I timed that quite well. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I have no idea. I've no idea what I'm doing. I would be quite worried right now, like I was before, if I didn't have these support poles, these green elephant poles that I use. I would be very worried, because I know from previous experience this tent, it buckles under a load. It really does. So yeah, I would be very worried. I'd be very stressed. I would not be enjoying this camp. Okay, let's get this off. I'm sure it's going to be hot. Holy moly. Why does the bag look like it's going to explode? Is that the steam? That must just be all of the steam. Are you not meant to seal the bags? Someone tell me. I'm sure you're meant to seal them. I think I need to pierce the bag. Oh, it's not actually that much. Bit of pressure. Wow, these bags are so tough. Let me try a fork. There we go. I don't use these things very often. Right, what am I doing here? It smells so good. I don't want to burn myself here. I don't know what to do. Let me try this. Let me cut it out. Got to be careful of the steam. Wow. Oh, so much steam. I can't tell you how good this smells. Wow. Let's see if it's cooked. Oh yeah. Oh, it's perfectly cooked. Okay. We're in business. I need to slice some off and get this in my plate. Oh, I wish I could describe how good this smells. Okay. Oh no, it's not done. Oh no, there's still some blood. Hang on. There's a little bit of blood. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I want this to brown. So I think the best bet is, because it's last night, I don't actually care. Wow, look at the bag. Well, the bag is burnt at the bottom anyway. Okay, so what we'll do is put the lid back on now that it's actually flipped over. Yeah, we're going to give it another 20 minutes. So I'll put the lid back on and give it 20 more minutes. Tell you what, I love this pot. This casserole dish, it's amazing. Okay, so hey Siri, set timer, 20 minutes. Right, let's do this. Okay. Oh, the steam. I don't know if the camera's picking up on the steam coming off of this thing. It's going to be pretty epic lifting this off. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's just infinitely better. You can just tell immediately. Right, so what I've done is I've buttered a pita bread here. So what I think I'm going to do is carve off some chicken and put it on the pita bread. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. And any that I don't use, I'll put in an oven bag and put in the fridge. well, tonight I'll just leave it outside because it's cold enough. It's gonna be -10 tonight. Oh, the steam is so hot. Okay, so we've got lots of breast meat, got some seasoning, skin here. Oh, it's all bubbling. Oh, this is going to be so good. This is going to be epic. So we'll break that up a bit. I'm going to put this... We're really steaming up in here now. Right, I'm going to put this in the pita bread. Then we'll add a bit of salt and pepper. And it'll be a pita sandwich, chicken sandwich. Oh, my mouth is watering. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Right, salt and pepper. I've buttered that pita already. Right, we're going for an Asahi Super Dry. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yum. And bon appetit. Oh, I've cut this pita bread quite thin. Okay, here we go. Oh, the seasoning's so good. Oh yeah, that was worth waiting for. Definitely the right move, having it with a buttered pita bread. It's definitely time for bed. Oh, I skipped the cigar because I was just so tired and it's so horrible out there. I know you can't tell, but it is really grim out there. So I'm all tucked in. I'm using my just the quilt this time. This is a 20 Fahrenheit quilt. It's plenty warm enough in here. I'll be toasty, and the fire is on. I'll keep it on low all night, so it'll be good. Great dinner. There's a couple of beers, had a couple of chocolate biscuits for dessert. But I think now, what time is it? 9:30. It's late because I haven't slept. I only slept 2 hours last night, and I've got a feeling I'm in for a rubbish sleep tonight. The noise of some of these gusts will just keep me awake. Anyway, hopefully nothing happens tonight. If it does, I'll bring you back, but otherwise I'll see you in the morning. It's going to be cold tonight. It's going to get really cold out there. I think it's going to get to -10. We've had more snow. Every time I go out there, there's another layer of snow. But again, it's blowing away. But I'm warm, dry and safe, and this thing is inflated properly now. I've got the poles everywhere. It has not made a mistake. The RBM Panda medium. This thing has done well. The green monster has definitely done well. I thoroughly recommend this tent. Right, everyone. See you in the morning. Night, everybody. Night, night, Bernie. Bernie. Oh, and by the way, today was my wife's birthday. So, happy birthday, and hope you had a lovely day. But yeah, I was away for her birthday, and she was fine with it. But she was out with friends. Anyway, I hope you had a lovely birthday, darling. Right, night, Bernie. Have a nice sleep. Night, everybody. See you in the morning. Night, night, Bernie. Night, night. 4 a.m. I've had to restock the fire. So it's cranking again. It got really cold in here. Look at the flue is red hot. Can you see that? I hope the camera picks that up. It's glowing. Red hot. Unbelievable. It's so hot in here now. I should have put charcoal on it. Oh, lovely. Oh. It's lovely, isn't it, Bernie? Yeah, it was cold. I think it was single digits in here. Now it's toasty. The fire gets cranking so quickly. Right, let's see if I can get some more sleep. So far, I've had a good sleep. We had another fresh coating of snow out there as well. But no more snow now. Just cold out there. I think it's -5. Bring it back later. 5 a.m. It's -10 out there. Very cold. Probably gonna get to -11, -12, not sure. I'll try and remember to bring it up on screen because the truck is showing the temperature. It got really smoky in here because I closed the flue on the fire. And a downdraft came and just blew a bunch of smoke in here earlier, and it was horrible. I much preferred charcoal. I don't know why I put wood in there. Charcoal is infinitely superior to just wood. Especially for a stove. It's just a great heat that it gives off all the time. Oh, maybe I'll try and get some more sleep. Bernie's sleeping like a log, aren't you, Bernie? No, it's not time to get up. No. It's not time to get up. Come on, lie down, Bernie. That was my fault. Come on, lie down, Bernie. Lie down. Bedtime. Come on, lie down. Good boy. Good boy. No. All right. See you in the morning. Morning, Bernie. Morning, everybody. Morning. Oh, Bernie. Oh, what are you doing? Bernie. Night. Hold on, everybody. Oh. Yeah. Kisses in the morning. Lovely. Oh, I had quite a good sleep in the end. I managed to get back to sleep. I woke up and it's pretty chilly. It's -12. I'll put that on the screen. Okay, off, Bernie. Off. You're too slippery. I know. Love you too. Yeah, -12. That's the coldest. I think that's the coldest I've ever camped in New Zealand. I did say it was going to be pretty cold. It's an epic clear morning. Gosh, this tent is going to be frozen solid. Everything's going to be frozen solid and crispy and crunchy. Right, we need a coffee, Bernie, don't we? Yeah. I think the fire has almost gone out. I don't want to relight it, though, because we're packing down today. I'll have to do coffee on my actual MSR stove. That's going to get cold in here very quickly. So I have to put all our warm gear on. All right, let's get up, everybody, because it's going to get cold. very quickly. -12, gosh. -12, Bernie. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, Bernie, I'm still in my hat. Right, let's get up. All right, should we go out, Bernie? I am fully wrapped up. Let's do this. So the temperature in the tent is almost 60, so it's like 15, 16 Celsius. It's quite cozy in here, to be honest, compared to out here. You coming, Bernie? Come on. See how he deals with the cold. This is the coldest he's ever been in, I think. Oh, I tell you what, it's dead calm out here. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a postcard right there. What a beautiful moment. Crispy ground, crispy tent. In case you're wondering where my temperature probe is that tells me it's -12, it's here, mounted to the side of the truck. Wow, the ground is, oh, it's hoarfrost. Look at this, it's so cold. It's pushed the stones up in the air. This is incredible. Hang on, Bernie, watch out, look at this. It's pushing the stones up in the air on top of these ice crystals. Look at that. That's crazy. Watch this, watch. So this is stones here. I just tread and look, it collapses. So could you imagine watching this overnight, lifting all these stones up in the air with the hoarfrost? All of that. So as I put my foot down, that's so cool. Wow, isn't Mother Nature amazing? Just shows how cold it is. -12 for New Zealand, -12. That's pretty much as cold as it gets here in normal parts. We have had record temperatures of -20, something like that before, but that's very rare. -12 is, oh my gosh, Bernie's got the zoomies. Come on, Bernie! Have you got the zoomies? Go on. He's loving the crispy crunch of the hoarfrost. Come on. Oh, these are rabbit tracks, hares. Maybe he's onto the scent. There goes a cormorant. Come on, Bernie. Let's go. That is a happy dog. He's a little bit confused by the crunchiness of the ground. I mean, he's been in snow and ice before, just not this cold. So it all feels a bit more extra crispy to him. Let's see what he does with this ice over here. Because we know how Bernie loves ice. Depends how solid it is. Let's see. Bernie, what's this? Wow, this is like 1 inch thick. Look at this ice. Holy moly, that's thick. Bernie, what's this? Look, here. What's that? You can't bite all that. Look at it. It's almost as thick as your head. Bernie, what are you going to do with it? Oh, you love it, don't you? Unreal. And that backdrop, not the toilet block. Oh, look, you see all these stones here? If there's hoarfrost under here, it will have pushed this entire platform up. Let's have a look. Yep. That is incredible. I have never seen hoarfrost this powerful before. That it's lifted all of the stones up in the air. Mother Nature. Amazing. If you've never heard of hoarfrost, you've got to Google it. Wow. Oh, he's so alive. Genki, as they say in Japan. Can't get over that view of the sun. It would be good if we're packing down in the sun. It would make life so much easier. So I'm not sure what time of day we're going to get the sun, but that's when we should start pack down. He's got mega zoomies. Luckily it didn't rain or anything, it was just constant, very, very dry snow. Otherwise, could you imagine how frozen the outer of the tent would be? It's a good job I knocked all that ice off as well. And the truck is completely unscathed. I mean, I know that it said it was -9 or something in the truck. In fact, let's have a look and see what it says. This is why you don't leave drinks in the truck. This is what I said about using the fridge to stop stuff from freezing. Oh gosh, even then it's -2 in the fridge. Yeah, there's only so much it can do. All right, I've got a cold temperature warning. It's -10 inside the fridge, and it's now -11 outside. Output battery under temperature. So it means you can't charge the battery up, basically, because lithium won't charge when it's that cold. But yeah, -10 inside, -11 outside. Well, that's a record. It's a record for the truck. It's never started. I've never tried to start it in those sort of temperatures. I don't think I'm about to start right now. I'll wait until the sun comes up. I can't get over how crispy this is. It's just so surreal. It's absolutely bizarre that it's just lifted an entire floor up like that. There you go. That's what it looks like underneath. You see that? And that's what he's eating, is the ice. He just loves it. I don't know why. He loves ice, he loves frost. I wonder if this door opens. Nope. That door is frozen. Now the reason this door is frozen solid is because, is because of the Starlink. The Starlink is on and that melts everything and that drips down and freezes the door. This is the passenger door. This is not the driver's door. Don't forget we drive on the other side here in New Zealand. Let's try the driver's door. See if that opens. It should do. Because it hasn't, you see, it hasn't melted on this side. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Just the other side. Well, we don't really need the other side. I could start her up now, I guess, just to make sure she works and let her idle for a bit. But I don't see the point. I think once I start it, you want to keep it running. You don't want to shut it off again. You're just using up battery to start it and there's no point. Right, I'm going to let Bernie have a bit of a run around. Paradise ducks. I don't know if the camera's picking them up. They're so noisy. Look at this. It's going to be an epic sunrise, I'm telling you. Should we ever wander down to the lake? Well, first things first, let me get... Okay, I need this, my stove, and I need some gas. Now the gas is not going to work very well because it's so cold. Let me just find a gas canister. I know I've put them in here somewhere. I just no idea where. That's Tell you what, once I get this thing built out properly, it's gonna be so cool in here. Ah, here we are. Right. So the gas really is not designed to run at this temperature, but we'll put it in the tent and let it warm up slowly in there and safely. So it'll work fine then. Where's Bernie gone? Bernie, come up! Bernie, come! Bernie, come! Come on! Good boy, come on! God, you were miles away. I don't want him getting onto a scent of an animal and running off. Now, he has a new GPS collar on him, which is just there, tucked in the side, you can just see it. So I can actually beep him and track him. It operates on the cellular network, which he's just got here enough signal. So that's something that both dogs have, because they kept running off from Anne when she took them for a walk. And she was getting worried about them all the time. And they do like to run off. So we'll put all this in here. Put the gas there, that'll warm up. My stove, bring that in. Oh, it feels so hot in here compared to out there, and yet it's only 16 degrees in here. Incredible difference. Wow. Oh, it takes your breath away. Okay, we're going to walk down to the lake and see what it's like there. Maybe the edge of the lake started to freeze. I don't know. Let's go, Bernie. Thank goodness for my expedition jacket. This thing is developed to be used at sort of 8,000 meters. It's so lovely and warm in here. Even the road. Look at that. Even the road is lifted. I honestly have never seen so strong a hoarfrost in New Zealand before. Anywhere I've camped where it's lifted the ground up like this. Amazing. Bernie, come on, how fast can you go? Come on! And again, Betty! Come on! That's one happy, happy, happy dog. Woo, getting hot. I've had to take my hood off. Yeah, so last night I woke up and I had to feed the fire again. I couldn't be bothered to open a new box of charcoal, so I used firewood instead. And I got it all cranking. It was lovely. It was so hot. Turned it all down, closed it all up, and then a downdraft suddenly came out of nowhere. And for about 30 seconds, and a whole lot of smoke came in the tent. Oh, it was so irritating. Then I had to vent all the smoke out. What a nightmare. Charcoal is infinitely superior to wood. Look at this. No, it hasn't frozen because the lake is moving so much, especially here where it's flowing really, really hard. Maybe it's some more of the still spots. Oh no, it has frozen. Wow, it is. Hold on, let me be careful here because it'll be slippery. Yeah, it's frozen, look. There we go. So the lake edge is frozen. Need to wash the mud off. I've got frozen mud on my boots. Bernie, what are you doing? I'm washing my feet. I don't know what you're doing. So the water is actually warmer than the air temperature. So my boots will probably freeze solid now. What is he doing? Oh, look at all the ducks. Oh, they're geese. Are they Canadian geese? Up! No! His head went up. He saw them. He knows he can't get out there to them. Wouldn't stop him trying. Oh. Come on, Bernie. Here we go. So, just when I think this place can't be any more beautiful, on a day like this, on a morning like this, wow. I don't know if you can just see my tent. It's like there. Come on, Bernie, let's go. Bernie, come on, let's go. Breakfast time. You want breakfast? Let's see if he comes darting past. Bernie, come on. God, he gets so far so quickly. Come on, breakfast! Bernie! Come! Bernie! You have to be alpha with him. Bernie, come here now! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Gosh, you see, this is why Anne loses him. He takes off and he doesn't listen to her voice. So you have to switch on the alpha voice to remind him who's boss. These are sheep dogs. They're working dogs. They need a boss. Hey Bernie, look at this. That's a big piece of ice there, isn't it? Hey? Hang on, let me see if I can get this piece out for you. See how thick this is. Oh, that's a thick piece. Come on. Right. Yeah, so as I was saying, you have to have an alpha voice. If you've got border collies and they get away from you or they're being belligerent like that, you got to switch that voice on. And Anne can't do it. She doesn't have that voice. So the dogs just keep going and going and they ignore her. Nightmare for her, which is why we've got these GPS signal tracking collars that can beep as well, so it calls them back, and she has the remote control to call them back now. Right, coffee and Bernie's breakfast. You want your breakfast, Bernie? Let's go, come on. Oh, holy moly. I actually got hot in this. It's so hot. Walking around like that. In here it's now only 14 Celsius, 55 Fahrenheit. but compared to out there, it feels so hot. So I'm not complaining. Right, we need to get a coffee on. We need to do Bernie's breakfast. Oh, discombobulated. So I've got my MSR switch stove. I always carry backup stoves just in case. I think the cardinal sin is forgetting your stove. Right. It's a sort of thing, you know, forgetting your stove. You got to be a real noob to do something like that. Okay, let's see if this lights. Oh yeah, action. All right. We are rocking for coffee. Yes. And Bernie's breakfast. Let's do that now. Because especially as he's just been out in the cold and everything. To keep him nice and warm. Go on then, Bernie. Good boy. Oh, gosh. Right, I'm going to have a double. I'm going to have a mocha and a latte. I'm going to mix them together, have a double shot, because I need a big blast of coffee. I'm sorry that this stove is so loud. But it works, you know. Definitely better than not having one. So what did you all think of that hoarfrost? Who wants to write in the description for everyone what hoarfrost is and how it's formed and how it lifts all those rocks up in the air? So powerful. You know, even though this thing was really, really cold, this jet boil gas is actually pretty good in the cold. Whew. I know I left it in here for a few minutes, but that won't have affected it that much. So it's actually doing really, really well. I'm kind of surprised how well that's doing. Okay, I think. And this switch stove, this MSR switch, I got this in Alaska, in Anchorage, or Fairbanks, and it has been, I use other stoves in between, but when I just want water, honestly, the MSR switch stove I think is the best system I've used yet. Just it's so simple. And it all fits into each other. It stacks, which is great. If you've got the small gas canisters, that stacks in there as well. I just like it. At first I thought it was a bit okay, a bit rubbish, but now that I've used it a lot, I've really come to like it. Very reliable. Here we go. Oh, coffee, coffee, coffee. Oh yeah. Bernie, you big belcher. You big belcher. You big belcher. Oh, was that fun out there? You love it out there, don't you? Oh, the sun's coming up. Oh, there's the sun. It's hitting the tent now. Bernie! There's a massive belch on camera. Wow, the sun is out. Should we have our coffee outside? Now that you've had your breakfast? I think maybe we will go outside and watch this sunrise. I'm definitely going to need sunglasses for this. And I can put my chair out there, I think. Right, let's do that. Camp coffee at -12. In the middle of New Zealand. Middle of nowhere, in the middle of winter. Oh, joy. Hello, my lovely. Is this not a magical, magical moment? Oh. I'm still so full from dinner and desserts. I'm probably not going to do breakfast this morning. I think we'll just have a few coffees, wait for the sun to warm everything up, defrost the tent, defrost the truck, and then we'll do pack down. Cheers, everybody. Sitting here finishing my coffee, and rather than go in the nice warm tent on his nice warm bed, after playing around a bit, Bernie decides to lie down on the ground in -12 without a care in the world. Showing you the hoarfrost again, a bit more clearly this time. Look at that. So it's pushed the stone up that far off the ground. It's about 2 inches. You can see the layer as it happened, pushing the moisture out of the ground. Bernie loves this stuff. I have no idea why. So yeah, all of this is pushed up. Bernie wants more. Oh, he loves it. Oh, right, one more coffee. Right, just about ready to start packing stuff away. Look at the side of the tent. That is crispy. So the reason it's so bad on this side is any moisture was melting from the chimney. And so then you've got these thick pieces of ice. It's a good job I took all the other ice off when I did. It would have been quite heavy. Now I need to somehow move the Rainfly to melt this ice off, or I'll just bash it off when we're ready to go. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. You know, right, before packing away the shelter, before even starting, I've got to make sure the truck runs and warm it up as well. Because if the truck doesn't start and you've packed all your shelter away, what do? So you always start your vehicle first, make sure everything's working before you pack it away. So, cold start, -12, the 2007 Toyota Troopy. Here we go. Great success! Awesome truck. Started no problem. Miss a beat. Got it idling up. Warm the engine up a bit faster. V8 baby. So I'll let the sun do its job and warm the truck up. Awesome. Right, we'll get ready for pack down in a minute. Actually, I need one more coffee. But we'll have it out here. Bernie. Hi, Bernie, come on. What you doing? Right, it's 9 AM. I think it's time to start packing stuff away. I don't even know where to start. I've got so much gear. Obviously, I'm going to leave the stove till last and then leave that outside to cool down while I'm packing it all up. But I've got a whole ton of stuff to put away here. I need to release all the air from my bed. and then put all my bags, put all the fuel and boxes in the tent, in the truck. So I'll do that, and then we'll come back for packing down the tent. Okay, I've got most of it packed away now. Just need to push the stove out. See if it's still hot. Nope, it's just warm. Actually, we'll let that cool down out here. Yeah, it's just warm. Warm to the touch. It's quite nice actually. Right, we need to empty the ash into the snow. Do it on the rocks here, where there's no vegetation. Okay, now I need to take the Rainfly off. See, the temperature now in the sun is just 0. Right, so the Rainfly, the problem is the ground is now frozen. So getting these pegs out is going to be quite difficult. Taking all the ice off. Luke from the Outdoor Gear Review, little Luke Baggins as I call him, the Hobbit, he would struggle to reach any of this, I think. But I think they make Hobbit-sized versions of this tent just for people like that, which is just very charitable and lovely of them. Go and check out his channel, the Outdoor Gear Review, and if you want to visit him, his address is #1 the tiny home, Hobbiton, Middle Earth. Okay, actually what I'll do is I'll use another peg and try and lever these pegs out, but let's just see if they pull out first. Yeah, we might be okay here. Oh, they're coming out pretty easily. Okay, so yeah, Rainfly off first, then the rest of the tent. Okay, this one's stuck. Use the arse shot. Wow, it's really frozen. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna leverage it. That did it. Come on. There we go. That's why it was one of my massive pegs. So these are my pegs, and these are the pegs that come with the tent. Big, Luke size. Bigger is better. If you want to know how to get these massive pegs, look on my Amazon page, it's in the link. Okay, That's the Rainfly completely done. So let's pull that off. The hoarfrost got bigger. Holy moly. I don't know if that shows up on camera. The little strands. I don't know what you can see. You see that? That's pretty epic. Hang on there. You see that? That's amazing. Honestly, nature, it's incredible. Oh, this side's frozen, and I've double pegged these. Wow, this side is really frozen solid compared to the other side. All right, I'm gonna finish pulling all these pegs out, and then we'll let the air out. Right, all the pegs are out. Let's deflate this bad boy. You might see Bernie come running around the corner because this triggers him every time. See? Every time. Is that funny, Bernie? Find that funny? What's in here? What's that? The air coming out. Woo! Okay, gotta let all the air just slowly come out. Then we can begin rolling it up. Okay. It's quite hot now. I'll lose the beanie. Right, I'm not going to bother putting it back in the bag because I've got to take it out again when I get home and dry it up. So I've just got to chuck this in the back of the truck, then put the stove in and we're good to go. Oh. Benny, Benny's little reindeer, he took it out of his bed. He took it out of there to play with it. Got it covered in snow. He's going to do it again now, I bet you. got it squeaking. You got your teddy bear, Bernie. Should we put it back in? I don't want him losing it. So you've got to keep an eye on him to see where he puts it. That's his comfort thing. Okay. I think he's showing off for you. By the way, these are the things that we get him and Bolly on Buy Me a Coffee. So whenever you're using Buy Me a Coffee to buy us treats and you're wondering where the money goes, it's for toys and treats like that for the both of them. Both his sister and him. It doesn't go to us. His poor Teddy. Woo! All right, that's everything. Sight clear. Nothing left. What are you eating? A rock. Oh, it's got hoarfrost on it. So I'm just checking, seeing if there's any pegs. No straps. Nothing at all. Okay. We'll see you again on the road. Come on, Bernie. Let's go home. Come on. Let's go see Bolly. Up, up, up. Go on. Up, Bernie. Come on. Go on. Good boy. There you go. Oh. Thanks for coming on this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to all of our YouTube members, everyone who likes and subscribes, all our Patreon members, everyone who contributes treats on buymeacoffee.com, and everyone who's bought merch. Thank you so much. I've seen a lot of people getting merch lately. The beanie seems to be a favorite, the cap, and this sweater. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you also to everyone who goes on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, and everyone who's signed up to the email list so they get notification of when I'm releasing emails. Thank you so much, everyone. That's on www.abcamping.com. at outdoors.com. Stick around. I'm gonna take my time getting home, and then we'll do a goodbye with Bernie and Bolly greeting each other. It's always lovely to see them play when they haven't seen each other for a couple of days. So bring you back in a little bit to see Bolly with Bernie. Okay, before I actually get on the highway and drive back, I've got to air up my tyres from 18 PSI to back to 40. I've got my own pump, saves me a lot of hassle. Set this to 40 and go. That's it. So I'm going to do that for all 4 tyres and then I can head home. Oh, I'm home. 4:45, that took ages. Oh, hello, Bolly. Are you looking for Bernie? Come on, Bolly, where's Bernie? Ready? Here we go. There's Bernie. Oh, all right, thanks again, everyone. See you again soon from Tony, maybe Bernie, from AB Camping. Bye, everyone.